After a recent flurry of activity, things have actually been fairly quiet of late on the Terraria update front. That being said, there is some information I thought was worth sharing. First, it's something from Cenx, or Cenx. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. Anyway, Cenx has said a few things about the work they've been doing, specifically about hard mode and early hard mode. Quote, "Man, hard mode needs some love. Time to get to work." Followed up by, "Difficulty isn't the concern, we just need more stuff." And then after that, "We are currently looking at hollowed underground hard mode and early hard mode melee weapons." And then finally, "Honestly, with all the cool new drops, mining grind is super easy. I can get to titanium adamantite pickaxe pretty dang fast, and I skipped the armor. We do agree melee is severely lacking in early hard mode." So that's a pretty specific look at the game. Early hard mode tends to race by if you prepare properly. That being said, I guess they do have to develop with new players in mind and just with the overall balance in mind for those that don't want to speed run or quasi speed run through early hard mode. So looks like early hard mode melee is going to get some attention. Maybe they're going to throw in some new items in those two zones, the hollowed and underground hard mode biomes. I guess we'll have to wait and see. There wasn't really any other details than what was just provided in those quotes. The other update from Cenx concerns the golem from the underground temple in the jungle. He writes, or she writes, "That golem buff though. He gets pretty pissy now if you try and cheese him. Still need to do a lot of internal testing before we call his buff final." That's bad news for people like me who like to cheese bosses. I'm in the process of making a series of boss fight videos for basically how to cheese bosses, or at least defeat them as easily as possible. And I know in the past when I played a lot of the underground temple, I would definitely cheese the golem. He's pretty easy to cheese back when I played that a lot. Not to say I don't play it anymore, obviously, but it sounds like with the upcoming update, that will be a thing of the past, and you're really going to have to be on your toes. I guess they felt that a post-Plantera boss like the golem really needed to be more challenging and shouldn't be thwarted by some blocks placed to trap him in a certain spot. So I guess they'll find a way around that. Maybe he'll be able to just pass through blocks like a lot of other monsters. It just remains to be seen. But for now, if you want to get your points in with the golem, I'd suggest doing it before the 1.3.6 patch hits the PC. I'm not sure how this would affect the console or mobile versions, but with their recent talk about trying to unify all of the Terraria builds across all platforms, it wouldn't surprise me if the changes they're adding to PC 1.3.6 make it to the other platforms before too long. So again, beware that it sounds like the golem's going to become more difficult. And then the final thing I wanted to share was probably the most interesting one, most amusing one too, and that concerns the hapless penguin. As you can see from this animation, as you all know, you can catch the penguin in a net, but looks like the penguin is now a food item that can be roasted in a pot and make a roasted bird. So sorry, penguin, looks like your days are numbered here. You're now nothing more than a snack, the next snack my player might have for a minor buff. So PETA will probably not be happy about that, but you know, this is the harsh reality of the Terraria world, so there you have it. Anyway, that's it for now. Not really any other updates. I'm going to keep my ear to the ground. Hopefully there'll be more news soon. With, I think it's May the 11th, I want to say, is the 8-year anniversary of Terraria's release. I would expect a lot more stuff to be released around then for the anniversary celebration. It just seems like something they're waiting on for some kind of a news release or an update of some kind. So stay posted. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, and I will see you next time.